Hi, everyone, and welcome to 10 Ways to Increase Your Emotional Intelligence. For those that don't know me, my name is Chris Broughton. I am the owner and consultant with Upsourced HR. I am a chartered professional in human resources and a senior professional in human resources. This presentation is in partnership with TTI Success Insights, and we'll talk about their connection to emotional intelligence later on in this presentation. So what is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence is the ability to sense, understand, and effectively apply emotions to be more collaborative and productive with others. Successful leaders and superior performers tend to have excellent emotional intelligence. The most intriguing aspect of emotional intelligence is that it is not fixed. With a little hard work and some ambition, emotional intelligence can be developed over time. So the basics of emotional intelligence is composed of 5 distinct factors. The first is self-awareness, which is the ability to recognize and understand your moods, emotions, and drives, as well as their effect on others. Next is self-regulation, which is the ability to control or redirect disruptive impulses and the propensity to think before acting. Next is motivation, which is a passion for work that transcends money or status. Motivation reflects the amount of energy and persistence you apply to an activity. Social awareness is the ability to understand the emotional makeup of others. And social regulation is the ability to proficiently manage relationships and build networks. So next we'll talk about techniques. Techniques are these steps, or where these 10 ways that we can use to increase our own emotional intelligence. Technique, or step number 1, is to journal every day. Each day, reflect on your presence and journal how your emotions impact your goals, motivations, strengths, and key aspirations. Be completely honest with yourself. This is an opportunity to learn and grow. Once you have identified behavioral trends, discuss your observations with a trusted advisor, family member, or friend. Develop a plan to identify and address the instances that impact your ability to maintain composure. You should ask yourself, when did I feel good today? When did I not feel good today? And how do I act when I feel good versus when I don't feel good? These are some things to consider when entering items into your journal. Technique number 2, identify the triggers. Identify those behaviors that trigger a negative reaction. Each day, reflect on a connection between your emotions and your behavior. Once you have identified the negative triggers, come up with 3 alternative responses that you can have ready the next time that you encounter that trigger. Ask yourself, when I'm set off, how do I respond? Are you angry, upset? Do you get a positive emotional response? These are all interesting things to identify within yourself. What would maybe be a better response if it is a negative response? And then how do I change these responses? Technique number 3 is exercise regularly. Regular physical activity increases your ability to manage your emotions and relax. Physical exertion produces chemicals in the brain that improve your mood and make you more relaxed. Specifically, the brain releases feel-good chemicals called endorphins throughout the body. Ask yourself, what kind of exercise do I enjoy the most? How can I get more of this exercise? And are there small activities that I can do throughout the day, like walking at lunch or taking the stairs? Step number 4, practice mindfulness. Meditation, daily quiet reflection, and yoga are 3 common methodologies used to practice mindfulness. In its most simple form, mindfulness can be nothing more than slowing yourself down to give your mind and body a break. During this time, consider not only what you are feeling, but also how these emotions came to be, and if they are serving you well. A frequently used exercise meditation is asking yourself, what is the worst that can happen? Which helps put things in perspective. So some things to ask yourself are, what emotions am I feeling? What caused these emotions? And what is the worst that can happen? Technique number 5, document specific goals. Once you identify your specific emotional intelligence goals you need to improve, revisit them regularly to ensure that you are on track to achieve them. Place these in a journal or on your calendar so that you can make them visible. Create a ritual where you review your goals and targets each day and celebrate your small victories. Ask yourself, what do I want to accomplish with regards to my emotions and feelings? And these are your responses. When do I want to achieve these goals? And which rituals or habits do I need to practice to help these goals? Technique number 6, visualize your aspirations. It's important to not only consider the journey to accomplish your goals, but also what the end state will look like. Specifically, print out pictures to create a mood or vision board. Change your background photo on your laptop and cell phone to help you visualize your end game. Seeing the end on a daily basis helps you to keep your goals and their progress top of mind. Ask yourself, what does my ideal state look like? How will I feel when I get there? And why is this goal important to me? Technique number 7, predict the response. When communicating with others, ask yourself how many people react to your gestures or statements. When you anticipate their feelings, you're considering the potential response a person may give. Being socially aware will help you be more successful in communicating with others and help you achieve your goals. In short, you create win-win situations when you predict emotional responses before communicating with others. Ask yourself, how does this person feel right now? And how do I know how this person feels? Are there any nonverbal gestures? Things like that. And how might I make this person feel even better? Some things to consider. Technique number 8, careful observation. According to a study of body language in the 1950s, over 55% of communication is sent through nonverbals. Some people believe this number is even higher, and we've discussed that in previous sessions as well. These nonverbals include facial expressions, hand gestures, nervous tics, and body posture. Paying careful attention to these important communication cues can create insight into the feelings and emotions of the person with whom you communicate. Being aware of your own nonverbals will help you from sending the wrong message. Ask yourself, what is my own body language currently saying? What is the other person's body language telling me about them right now? If they felt better, how would their body language change? Technique number 9, find common ground. Show a genuine curiosity for others and their well-being. Identify and appreciate what makes a person stand out from others in the crowd. We are all unique, and so let's find out what makes that person unique. To explore areas of interest, ask the other person questions and listen intently. Comment on areas of common interest and build from there. Most of all, be present in the conversation. Ask yourself, what does this person care most about? What do I have in common with this person? And how can I build a bridge to their interests? And lastly, technique number 10, maintain eye contact. In Western cultures, strong eye contact shows that you have an interest in what others are saying. Doing so shows respect and caring. Be sure to look up from your phone, laptop, tablet, and make eye contact. Use expressions that indicate that you're interested by raising your eyebrows or leaning forward. Communication is much more than words that you use in a conversation. Ask yourself, how can I let this person know they have my undivided attention? What facial expressions would make them feel respected? And how might I listen more intently? So I'm often asked, can I measure emotional intelligence? As I mentioned earlier, TTI Success Insights has created a method to measure emotional intelligence with an assessment called the Emotional Quotient, or EQ. The EQ assessment measures your ability to sense, understand, and effectively apply the power and acumen of your emotions and the emotions of others in order to facilitate high levels of collaboration and productivity. If this is something that interests you and learning more about, make sure that you contact myself and I can tell you a little more about this assessment and how it can be applied in your workplace. So in conclusion, you have the ability to improve your emotional intelligence and accomplish great things. There are many ways, many methods of increasing your emotional intelligence. The suggestions in this guide are just a few. Effective leaders all over the world regularly employ strong emotional intelligence to obtain superior results. In short, they do little things that set them apart from the rest. Just as a home is built brick by brick, emotional intelligence is built over time. Take advantage of the opportunity to develop emotional intelligence by working on it actively today. Just a little more effort and attention every day, you'll be amazed at what we can accomplish when you improve your emotional intelligence. Thank you for attending. And again, if you have any questions about this, I'd certainly like to talk about this more with you and learn a little more about the TTI Success Insights Emotional Intelligence Assessment. You can contact me at chris@upsourcedhr.com or through this link. Thanks so much and have a great day.